Hello everyone, how's it going? I'm glad you guys are doing fantastic. I'm just going to assume that you're doing fantastic because I'm a cat and, I'm just gonna assume stuff because it's always great when you assume stuff. Anyway, I just got back from working out and I was just gonna make this quick update video because one, I got my car back finally. It was in the shop forever because I was waiting on Ford for a part, and the guy I had in the shop with got pretty sick of waiting as well as I did, and he went in looking for it and found a pretty faulty busted wire in the power relay system, which was the piece that controls the electronics for the whole car. I don't know exactly, I'm not a car guy, but pretty much the thing that controls all the electronics for the entire car, that's what was firing the check engine light code, and so that's the part we ordered. But then when it wasn't coming from Ford for quite some time, he went in, found a faulty wire, reconnected it, and it's seemingly running great now. So it's fantastic. I've missed this thing so much. But in addition to this, I'm also going to be flying my drone today. I've actually shot probably about 2 or 3 different times. I've shot some drone footage out here at the office in the field, but just haven't had a chance to edit it together. So I thought this would be a great time to actually do a video around it, actually fly it and get some footage. I'm getting a lot better. I've been flying, and there's 3 different modes that this drone has. Angle, which is basically like super easy. It won't let you tilt too far and you can kind of do really smooth sweeping shots. Then there's horizon, the one that I've been able to do flips with, and that has a pretty easy self-leveling system on it. And then there's acro, which I haven't gotten into yet. So I'm actually gonna try that out today and see what happens. It could be kind of spooky, but it should be fun nonetheless. So I'm gonna do that. Hopefully it goes smoothly and I don't die and my drone doesn't crash viciously into the ground and blow up. But it should be a lot of fun. But yeah, acro mode is basically there's no safety precautions on it as far as the drone leveling, so you're pretty much on your own when it comes to balancing, but that allows you to do some pretty cool stuff, which I'll get into eventually. So I'll try acro briefly, but for the most part I'm just gonna be flying it and having some fun doing some of the easy flips and stuff. So I'm getting better slowly but surely, but having a lot of fun with it. Let me see if you guys have drones out there. I'd be interested to see your footage as well, because it's really cool seeing these things race. I'm still looking for a good place to fly it, and I'm getting bored of just the wide open field and doing flips and stuff. I don't know, actually fly it through trees and obstacles and whatnot and increase my risk of smashing into things. Other than that, yeah, I haven't really had a whole lot of chance to record. I was pretty sick last week. Oh crap! I was pretty sick last week and didn't really get a chance to record much at all, and I got a little bit of chance this past week to record a little bit of the new Battlefront DLC and stuff, and then a little bit with Dan. So I'll get into recording a little bit more when I get the chance. As for now though, I'm spending a lot of time. We killed it this past week at the office, so because I just wanted to get a backlog and get ahead now that we don't have to worry about travel. But we had a few people out sick, but we still managed to get a bunch done, so I'm really looking forward to this week. And then as well, if you guys know Jared's our manager, he's coming out, and he's who got me into drones, so we're gonna be doing some extra flying and stuff. Other than that, I'm getting a haircut this next week. I'm pretty sweaty. Like I said, I just got back from my workout, but I'm pretty sweaty right now, but you can see my crazy hair. I was gonna get it cut on Wednesday, and then the girl that cuts my hair usually, it was out sick as well, so I had to push it to this Wednesday, so it's gonna be a few days before I get my hair cut. But all that aside, things are going great. It's been fantastic. Hopefully you guys are enjoying all the content on the hub. One thing, the Hubcast is on iTunes. I don't want to stress, I want to stress that. I can't stress that enough is what I'm supposed to be saying here, because now the iTunes is like the easiest way to get it. It keeps you subscribed to it and all that great stuff. So if you would like to subscribe to that, I'll put the link in the description. And then I currently went through a bunch of troubleshooting on the ARC map to get it running, and I finally got a good map running. So now it's just down to creation wise, because the first part of any kind of map making in Unreal is figuring out the engine and discovering its capabilities and what works, what doesn't work, optimization, all that stuff. So I just did some messing around and got a pretty cool thing going. So I'm gonna build our first initial Let's Play map where we're gonna be playing around on. I'm gonna do it pretty basic, have some pretty fairly small. It's not gonna be huge. I definitely, one of the major turnoffs of the main ARC map is that it's so massive, so it's really hard to do any kind of Let's Play on there without getting lost and not connecting. So I want to make it pretty decently small, keep a solid spawn point in there so that we could all stay together even if we died. That way it's kind of like an easier learning curve. I'm gonna make sure everyone learns it beforehand so that people can know what they're doing at least, so we can just go in and have fun and screw around with the map. And then if people really like it and it's doing good, you know, I'll spend a lot more time on a, you know, a bigger map, and it'll kind of be a progression thing where I can make a new map every month and kind of have a new area we go to and just kind of teleport throughout. But yeah, it should be fun. It's pretty cool. It's a nice little engine. It's not, you know, perfect, but hey, I'm working with it, and it's turning out really good. I've worked with Unreal 4, not a ton. I mostly worked with Unreal 3, so when I got to Unreal 4, it's pretty shocking, because the biggest thing that they changed was that everything is built in. Say a static mesh, that's a tree. You have to bring the tree in and you have to add the assets to it and say, okay, so this is going to be, you know, it takes a particle effect when you hit it and it falls over, and this is the sound it makes. Whereas in Unreal 4, it's just in there. You just put it in, everything's built into it, and you can already hit it. And so it's really cool. That's why it's going to make it so much easier to do this. So definitely make suggestions. I think there's a Reddit thread for it that, you know, people can put. If you're a big Arc person, you can let me know. I think the next step after we do this one is they'll hopefully be updated to the point where I can do a Scorched Earth, because they don't have that in the mod kit yet, or the dev kit, since I'm assuming because it's a paid DLC, I guess they don't want, you know, that wide open mods made for it, so that people are making, you know, Scorched Earth maps that you don't have to pay for the DLC for. So I'm sure they'll release that eventually, but as for now, it's not in there, which is kind of weird. But really looking forward to that. And wow, this video went on a lot longer than I thought it would. I still have to fly my drone, but I really had a bunch of stuff to say, so that's always good. Anyway, other than that, yeah, a lot of cool stuff happening. Really excited as to how much we've been getting done with the hub recently. It's just been, you know, everything's flowing really well. We got a couple new editors in, and then I'm trying to think if there's anything else. But this is the first time I haven't had to say that until it says on my phone about 8 minutes in now. So that's good. That means I had a lot to talk about. Other than that, I think that's about it. I'm gonna go fly my drone, and you guys can enjoy the next few minutes of just peaceful drone flying around with cool music, and that's gonna be about it. I'm gonna go fly my drone. So here we go, boys and girls and cats and dogs and whoever else watches my videos. Hopefully more cats than dogs, because I like cats. Okay, here we go. This is a first test of this flight and stuff. And look, I even got new antennas, because I got the wrong ones before. They're the 2.4 gigahertz ones, and now they're the 5.8, which is what this bad boy broadcasts. So have fun flying around, guys. I know I outroed before, but now I'm outroing again, so meow. That was pretty spooky. I just tried acro, and that is nuts. I don't know about that one. My goodness, that's creepy, because like you're trying to balance it and keep the throttle set, that's pretty scary. I think I'll stick with Horizon. I'll try it one more time. We'll see what happens, but then yeah, scary stuff. Okay, attempt number 2, here we go. Oh man, that was, I don't even know. Oh no, it bent a prop. That was something else right there. It just dislodged the battery. I was looking for it, and usually when I don't know what happened in the first place. I think I just didn't pull right. I didn't pull it up. Didn't pull right. That sounded really nasty. I didn't pull it up, so it just slammed into the ground. And usually when I bring my controller out and I'll just kind of rev it up quick just to hear it, because this long grass sucks. Didn't hear it, so I was like, shoot, because the video feed cut out instantly. And then sure enough, it dislodged the battery thing, popped off. So I actually got to replace a prop because the prop hit the GoPro and bent it a little bit. So fun stuff. That's why I like flying drones. It's fun. Man, I don't know what happened there. That wasn't my fault. Okay, here's test number 2. Hopefully I don't crash this time. I actually haven't crashed in a long time too, so that was kind of stupid that I crashed for a video. But hey, it shows me that I suck too, right? Well, I think that's it for today. I've been, you know, like I said, I've been getting bored of the big field, so I've been just going closer and closer to the ground to try and have fun. So it didn't work out so well. It didn't work out well at all. Anyway, that's about it for today's video, everyone. I will see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.